Hello, everybody. Welcome back to It's the United Way. Hope you're all doing well. Today, we're going to be doing something exciting, and that is the Jurrien Timber versus Pau Torres head to head. Two defenders who have been linked to Manchester United. Jurrien Timber being probably the number one on that list, and then Pau Torres, who could be a backup signing if we don't get Jurrien Timber. So, again, all the stats to be based on this season just gone, and also going through their strengths and some of their weaknesses as well. So, again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and also hit that big red subscribe button as well. We're not that far away from 400 subscribers. A lot of exciting content still on the way, even though the season's it's been over a few weeks now, but expect the content to even reach another level. Yeah, with all exciting stuff and content you wouldn't even think could be possible. We all make sure to do it here at the United Way. So I suppose we get stuck into it. Again, if you like the shows, comment. If you like the shows, and yeah, we appreciate all your support. And again, if you want to get in contact with us, just to talk about football, anything about football, you can get in contact with us on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Get in contact with us on any socials, you name it, and we'll talk to you about football because we have time for the fans, and we've had a lot of people texting us over the last couple of weeks about football and people joining our some of our streams. So we like that, and that can make us grow even more and appreciate you even more. And we appreciate it. We appreciate you all already. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're here for. So I suppose we'll get stuck into it. So what we will do is we'll talk about a few of our stats first. So the matches they played, attacking stats, passing, defending, discipline is basically fouls, yellows, reds, all that stuff. So we're gonna try and get all the good little bits and bobs to know about the players. Listen, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Jurrien Timber and Pau Torres is. You don't have to be a United fan to know who they are. You can be any football fan. You don't even have to be a football fan to know who these two players are. Obviously, they're two. I know them. Wouldn't know them. I know them as players, not as friends. But yeah, listen. I suppose we'll just get stuck into it. And then, as I said at the start, we're going to get through their strengths and the weaknesses. There's not that many weaknesses for Jurrien Timber, but again, if I've missed any stats about him, let us know in the comments and we'll talk. Okay, so here we go. Jurrien Timber has played 29 games and has came on as a sub once, so 30 total. His total minutes is 2,708 minutes per match, full 90. His average rating is 6.61. Again, he's still a good defender. If it was anything below 5 or 4, I'd be like, okay. But on certain apps, he is 6.61. So that could update in the next couple of days, weeks, fingers crossed. So, attacking stats. Again, for a defender, you wouldn't expect him to have that many good attacking stats. I mean, they're not bad for a defender slash right back. But one of his weaknesses actually would surprise you for someone that can also be a right back. So he scored 3 goals this season. His XG, which is expected goals, 2.28. He's had 23 shots, 9 on target, 8 off target, 6 shots blocked, 0 offsides, and fell 26. So again, it's not bad for a defender, is it? Scoring 3 goals for a defender is good. I'm not expecting him to turn up scoring 6, 7, 8 goals, you know what I mean, for a defender. His job is to stop goals, not score. But listen, if you can score goals and stop them as well, I mean, go for it. Go for it. It's the best way to be. If you look at Liverpool, Van Dijk can do it. So his passing, again, the defender, you want them to have good passing. That's pretty much what you want a player to be about as a defender. So he's had 2 assists. His expected assist is 1.43. Passes, he's made 2,287. Completed passes 2,094, and his completed passes in 92%. So let's just talk about the attacking stats / passing stats. Again, as I said about the attacking stats, as a defender, you're not expecting to turn up scoring 7 or 8 goals, 9 goals in a season. 3 goals, I think it's good for a young defender in a good competition with that is the Eredivisie. So listen, Jurrien Timber, so far reading these stats out, I'm impressed, and Ten Hag is a big fan of him, and I think we get to that stage where if Ten Hag, likes or is trusting a player, well then that this player is good, because Ten Hag ain't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralph Rangnick, Louis van Gaal, Mourinho. He's more professional, Eric Ten Hag, than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. More experienced. Now, listen, I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, always will, no matter what. But if you know what I mean, Eric Ten Hag knows the right players to go for. Like if Eric Ten Hag brought in some crazy player that no one knew, you'd sit back and be like, okay, he must be good, because Liverpool do it. So be honest with you, I didn't know who Firmino was when Klopp came in. Mane, Salah, Fabinho, Trent, Alisson, Joel Matip, Joe Gomez, the likes. Obviously, I knew the rest of them were, but it's Ten Hag, and Jurrien Timber's 20 years of age, and Ten Hag loves his youth team. Ten Hag, he likes to have a strong youth. I do have a strong youth with Garnacho, McNeil, Hugel, Shirtire. We have a good youth team. Hannibal. And Ahmad. I know he's in his 20s, but he could get away with being a youth, and I always like Man United to have a strong youth team, because it's nice to look into the future and look back and say, okay, look at the youth team. Our future is surely in safe hands, and they've only won the FA Youth Cup final there a good few weeks back, very convincing as well. So defending is tackles attempted 84, successful tackles 73, and his tackle success 73%. So again, for defending, you'd expect them to make good defending, and them stats are very good. By the way, if you're still here, let us know in the comments what you think of Jurrien Timber's statistics so far. And then assist discipline, as I said, it's just the fouls he made and yellow cards, red cards. So he's 26 fouls made, 0 yellow cards, and 0 red cards. Now, I didn't believe this at first till I literally went around everywhere. And yeah, it's true. Jurrien Timber hasn't had any yellow or red cards this season. And for a defender as well, he seems to be a clean L defender to me. So Jurrien Timber is a right back / centre back, as we know. Jurrien Timber comes from Netherlands, and his current age is 20. His date of birth is the 17th of the 6th, 2021. So his birthday 2021, 2001. And also his height is 179 centimeters. His weight is 79 kg. In the Champions League season 2021-22, Jurrien Timber played 6 matches plus 2 was a sub. He had 0 shots on target from a total of 2 shots. Scored 0 goals, 0.14 xG. Jurrien Timber's averaged 64 passes per match with a pass completion rate of 93% and 0 assists. Jurrien Timber received 3 yellow cards and 0 red cards. And the average goal rating player for Jurrien Timber in the Champions League 2021-22 season was 6.17. And in the Eredivisie, Jurrien Timber played 29 games, played 1 as a sub, had 9 shots on target from a total of 17 shots, and scored 3 goals. XG 2.19. Jurrien Timber averaged 76 passes per match with a pass completion rate of 92% and had 2 assists. Jurrien Timber has received 0 yellow cards and 0 red cards. The average player rating for Jurrien Timber in the Dutch Eredivisie 2021-22 season was 6.61. So he had yellow cards in previous competitions, but the Eredivisie he's had 0. So I suppose he's had about 3 or 4 yellow cards this season. Yeah, That they're pretty good stats to me. they're pretty good stats to me. And yeah, that's a good sign. Um, Sometimes you never, well, Man United is a team where you take anything as it comes, and that's pretty much what we're all doing at the moment, isn't it? We're being patient and we're hoping Eric Ten Hag can come and make a big difference at Man United Football Club. Listen, I don't know about any of you, but I'm very confident about the new season ahead. So, okay, so we have a this will give us our aerial duels one. Let me just try and so we have a okay. So his aerials 1 and the Eredivisie is 1.5, Champions League 0.6. Obviously the Nations League, the European Championship and World Cups, you can't say on about them. Yeah. And his total rating or average in the aerials 1 is 1.2. So yeah, Jurrien Timber, not much to talk about there. So okay, so here we go. There's the part I was actually looking forward to get into. Because it gives us like his stats in his the defender and the right back as well, and then substitute. So the central defender, he has made 34 appearances, 3 goals, 2 assists. Average rating for that is 7.24. Substitute, 5 goals or 5 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists. This is substitute, so he came off the bench 5 times. And his right back is 4 appearances and 0 goals, 0 assists. Jurrien Timber's characteristics, his strengths, his passing is very strong, which is good for a defender, as you do. Dribbling, again, which is needed, very strong, and key passes strong, tackling strong. Jurrien Timber's style of play, he likes to play short passes, likes to dribble, and likes to tackle. So game stats are right out to you there. That's a green light for me. He likes to play short passes, which is kind of good because we've always had stupid defenders that like to give the ball over the top, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it can go in your favour, but sometimes it's very risky, and Jurrien Timber likes to do that. He likes to dribble as well, so draw off the ball, and he likes to tackle, which most of our defenders don't think any of my defenders don't have to tackle except for Lindelof. Because if Varane tackles, he ends up getting injured, so we don't want that happening. His weaknesses now. No, he's not mainly a right back, but he can be a right back if a manager throws him there. That's a second position, and his weaknesses is crossing. So again, I think if Jurrien Timber does come, Eric Ten Hag going to say, right, you're going on the right back. You have him as the defender beside either Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Varane. Fingers crossed, Pau Torres. Who knows? So that's been Jurrien Timber stats. So we're going to jump into Pau Torres. Let us know what you think about Pau Torres or Jurrien Timber stats. So we have a okay. So I guess look into it. He's played 33 matches this season. Total minutes 3,070. Minutes per match is 93, and his average rating is 6.60. His attacking stats. Again, for a defender, I'm not expecting him to come out with a rating of 10. So he scored 5 goals He scored 5 goals. XG is 5.49. He's made 24 shots, 9 of those on target, 11 off target. Blocked shots 4, offside 0, and fouled 14 times. So I know Jurrien Timber had 3 goals. So I suppose if we're comparing these with if you're looking at the attacking stats, Pau Torres wins. And listen, you know what? I like to see good attacking stats. And listen, Pau Torres is good. I wouldn't mind either. So your Pau Torres passing stats, he's got 1 assist. Expected assists is 1.94. Passes 1,188. Completed passes 1,706, and his completed passes in percentage is 86%. Again, just to stop there before we jump into his defending / discipline. Then the passing stats, again, Jurrien Timber did have better passing stats. As far as I know, as far as I've been reading on the stats here. Yeah, listen, I really, really, I like to. I just like honestly, I just like a defender to have good attacking stats and not even attacking stats, just defending. If you have good defending, that's good. We don't need you to, we're not. It's not like we're gonna put a striker and you're gonna score a few goals. It doesn't work like that. So passing, or defending, sorry. He's tackles attempted 39, successful tackles 32, and his tackle success again in percentage is 82%. His discipline, he's made 14 fouls, got 5 yellow cards, and 0 red cards, which ain't bad. And then we'll do what we did. We'll read out a little. Okay, so Pau Torres is a central defender for Spanish League club Villarreal. Pau Torres joined Villarreal on 1st of July 2019. His squad number is 4. Pau Torres comes from Spain and his current age is 25. His date of birth is 16th of the 1st, 1997. His height is 191 centimeters and his weight is 80 kg, so he's a tall man. In the Spanish La Liga season 2021-22, Pau Torres played 33 matches, had 9 shots on target from a total of 20 shots, and scored 5 goals with an XG of 5.53. Pau Torres averaged 60 passes per match with a pass completion rate of 86% and had 1 assist. Pau Torres received 5 yellow cards and 0 red cards, and the average rating for Pau Torres in the Spanish La Liga 2021-22 season was 6.60. Then in the Champions League season 2021-22, Pau Torres played 12 matches, had 1 shot on target from a total of 4 shots, and scored 1 goal. His XG in the Champions League was 0.83. Pau Torres averaged 44 passes per match with a pass completion rate of 88% and had 0 assists. Pau Torres received 1 yellow card and 0 red cards, and his average rating for Pau Torres in the Champions League 2021-22 season was 6.43. Yeah, listen, they're good stats. There's no argument about that, really, isn't there? And these stats are top quality stats, by the way, just to let you all know. Again, they're all good stats. I like them stats, to be honest with you. I'm a big fan of those stats. And again, just to look into this in the La Liga, he's 1.8 aerials won and has got 1 man of the match. Again, we have a few stats for the European Championship and UEFA Nations League, but we won't get stuck into them because I don't think they matter. We will actually just for you, the fans, and obviously the Champions League. So, the La Liga is 1.8, the Champions League is 1.2, the European Championship is 1.5 areas won, and the Nations League is 2 areas won. Okay. So in the defense, Pau Torres has made 50 appearances, scored 6 goals, and has got 1 assist. And coming on as a substitute, 3 appearances, 0 goals, and 1 assist. And then we'll jump into his characteristics, which one here, his weakness is a weakness that you don't want the defender to have, basically. But his strengths, he has strong passing. He's strong at blocking the ball. His styles of play, again, likes to dribble and does not dive into tackles. Again, if you're a Man United fan and if you support United for all your life, I have, Nemanja Vidic dived onto a player's feet and he just didn't care. But the weaknesses, by the way, well, he has one weakness, which ain't that bad. Tackling is his weakness. And to be honest with you, a defender has to have good tackling. Defender has to have good block, likes to dribble, good passing, and also has to have good tackling. But that's his weakness. And if I could show you, I would, but that's his weakness. His weakness is his tackling. And that ain't good. That's just it's not the best, is it? For a defender like Pau Torres, he has good attacking stats, good stats all over. You'd expect him to have good tackling, which Timber, who we were just talking about, has good tackling, and he his only weakness is crossing. And to be honest with you, I don't mind the defender having weak crossing. If it's a fullback, you want them to have great crossing, but as a defender, you don't want them to have. You don't mind them having bad crossing as long as you can tackle, dribble, pass. Likes to be safe, short passes, dribble, and likes to tackle. It's just tackling is his weakness. That's not good. Which again, what else was I expecting from a man like him? But yeah, listen, that has been the Jurrien Timber versus Pau Torres head to head. Let us know in the comments what you think of those stats. We'll try and get a few more done before the season comes. A lot of people like them. I just do them for you. I wouldn't be keen, but I like to do them. So yeah, that has been the Jurrien Timber or Jurrien Timber versus Pau Torres head to head. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check our schedule, which is out on our Instagram. It's See Another Way 1, and TikTok or Twitter. It's See Another Way. And again, follow all our socials: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. You type up It's See Another Way, you're gonna get us everywhere. And again, please like this video, comment what you think of the stats, and please hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And in return, you get all the best content you can get. But yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. As I said, don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, our next video is a well, if you're watching this when it's out, our next it's actually going to be an exciting one. I'm really looking forward to it. I just, I suppose, for the summer that's in it, we have to have good content. Yeah, the next one should be United News at 7. So if you're watching this on a Wednesday, the United News at 7 should be out and all. So yeah, we'll get that done and just for you all. Thanks guys for watching the video, and I'll speak to you all in a bit.